Hey guys, I'm JanetOnOccasion, and today we are carrying on with our Kislev campaign with old Tzarina Katarin. But, I've changed my mind about this. Yeah, we're not doing it. We're not doing it. No, we're not, because we need to do this first. So, Zaliak, those supporters generated when gaining a rank. That sounds nice and everything, but I think we're going to do this one. So this would have been great to have done before maybe the last two battles. I wasn't keeping track of how much devotion we had, really. But we did get 95 devotion this turn. So at some point we would have hit this threshold. We should have done this immediately, because we've had so many battles. But we're going to keep having battles. We are going to have so many battles, regardless of what's going on. If we go with the character rank one, I mean, we're not going to be building many buildings, I don't think. Occupying settlements, we're not going to be occupying settlements, we're defending right now. But although supporters generated while gaining a character rank is good, when we're fighting with our characters, we're not necessarily going to be just doing that. We're going to be fighting off random rebellions and summoned armies and just like fight after fight after fight with like little armies in the realm of Tzeentch. So it's not really going to give us much experience, but supporters 2 per battle. I think this is going to add up really quickly. We're also going to get Wrath of the Bear, which will give us 50% extra base weapon damage and armor-piercing weapon damage for all of our armies, which is really fun. Well, you know, it'll give the army ability to all of our armies. It doesn't just give that to all your armies. That would be mental. But anyway, so we're going to invoke Thor, the god of thunder and lightning. Thor is worshipped as a warrior god, cleaving the sky to create thunderbolt. Motherland invoked, and that also means that any invading army is going to suffer attrition as well. Except apparently not this one for some reason. Why aren't you suffering attrition? Are you immune to attrition somehow? How dare you? Anyway, so yeah, we're going to do some battles. And supporters will flock to our cause. That's the plan. So yeah, we're going to fight that army. We're probably going to chase this army down some more and try and deal with them. This will spawn an army which will fight. This one will spawn an army that will fight. We're fighting this thing as well. And obviously Tzarina Katarin is in the realm of chaos right now. Like, there's so many. This should go up really quickly. Because actually, another thing I want to show you. Like, I mean, look at this. Look! Look! They're 12 ahead of us now. That's not okay. That is not okay. Alright, so you two can back up. Speak about bears. Hey! Hey, buddy! Hey there! How you doing? God, he's cool, isn't he? God, he's cool. So a lot of people are like, oh, I don't like the elemental bear. It's stupid. It's a bear made out of soil. It's stupid. Nah, no, you're wrong. You're wrong. It's the most Warhammer thing ever, and it is so Kislev. Like, Kislev is a faction that has basically deified its land, and it is associated with both their god and their royal family. They are all intrinsically linked. So the idea of sort of, you know, faith in one thing equals faith in all the others. And we know that faith makes things material. That's what demons are, you know. They're a manifestation of, you know, through magic of nefarious nonsense. That nefarious nonsense exists, so does belief in the land, and that the land and Ursun, the god associated with that land, will come and help them in times of need. And here he is. Here it is. This is the personification of the land coming to aid the people of Kislev. You know, their belief fuels that. That is how Warhammer works. You know, that is how all the belief stuff in Warhammer works. So, and even, you know, magic to an extent. It's all the same stuff. But yeah, this makes perfect sense that this sort of thing would happen. So I guess I'll keep the glaives on the edge just because I haven't moved them. I'll leave it as is. But yeah, check these guys out. Plague Toads of Nurgle. Cool, huh? So, a putrid demon pus beast caked in filth, considered lower even than Nurglings, whose gaping noxious maw can consume a man in a heartbeat. Pretty gross. Pretty gross. And of course we've got the Plague Bearers that we've already looked at. Nurglings already looked at. Forsaken of Nurgle, I think look brilliant. I think they look really good. They did a great job with these guys to make them look like properly Nurgle-y. Yeah, they don't look like a reskin. Like these claws feel very unique and specific. You know, they just look. Yeah, the way the horns are on their head as well, like it's just very reminiscent of Plague Bearers and all sorts. Like they really feel like a Nurgle unit, which is great. But anyway, a man granted one too many of Nurgle's pestilent gifts, with flesh warped and mind broken at the Plague God's blessings, overwhelmed him. Pretty gross. This guy's amazing. So Beast of Nurgle, I really like. I didn't think I would, but I do, because I really loved the older descriptions of them. This newer Jabba the Hutt style thing, I wasn't that much of a fan of, but seeing them in motion, like, honestly, most of the demons that I took exception with prior to this game, just seeing them in motion has absolutely won me over. It really has. Yeah, Beast of Nurgle. Any other life form is a potential friend to this ooze-drenched, pox-slobbering beast, until they inevitably die, of course. And then there's the Festivus Igor, another herald of Nurgle, again. So, pretty cool. Pretty cool. I just realised we're actually in the battle right now. It's just... nothing's happening. I just haven't moved. Sorry. Anyway, we're going to move out. Also, can I just say, this is a big deal as well. So, hold spacebar, right? So, you see on the side, we've got these different options. So, if we do a tick, that means that when we hold spacebar, it'll take into effect, and then we can lock stuff so it's on permanently. Yeah, whether we're holding spacebar or not. So, we've got hide foliage on when we hit spacebar. In Warhammer 2, right, with the camera where I am, these would all be lush trees. It was so bad at actually removing trees at a usable distance, so it didn't really do anything to help you play the game. It was really annoying. It was really obnoxious. Speaking of obnoxious, these plague toads are quite obnoxious at killing infantry, so I'm going to try and get a surround on them with Kosovite dervishes. And, of course, my lancers will hopefully get the finishing blow. But they're quite slow, these guys. Well, 59 speed's not the worst, but slow enough. Luckily, we get some damage in there with the Ice Guard, though I'm not sure that's quite going to cut it. Go forward a little bit more. Alright. Alright, we're getting there. Alright, you guys just don't want to play ball, do you? Alright, let's use the ability on these winged lancers. Okay, so they got some bonus damage. Hopefully they get a good charge up on these guys. They've just used Aspect of the Dread Knight, so these guys can cause terror now. I feel like they could do that already. They're pretty terrifying. Wow. God, they thrash about so much. Almost got them, though. Almost got them. And they're unstable. And they should be banished, right? Yeah, they're getting banished. Excellent. Excellent news. Ooh, you're struggling a bit there, mate. Alright. Alright there, let's use Ursun's Roar. Very slow on the upkeep there, guys. What are you doing? That was weird. They just didn't want to attack. Yeah, I don't know what was going on there. Weird. Alright, you guys shoot those plague toads, won't you? I'm amazed. Those Zargard are really holding out. Oh, I love cavalry. Nerds. Right, so that went well. Good little charge. Yeah, not brilliant, you know. We haven't wiped him out yet, but it's a good start for sure. That Beast of Nurgle's gonna be a problem too. God, our lord there is really struggling. Alright, deal with those Beasts of Nurgle, yeah? Okay, you're still stuck, it seems. So you run back that way. Try and bail out these winged lancers with the rest of the cavalry. Excellent. I just love how smooth this all runs. It's really marvellous. Alright, so... yeah, we should be alright. Elemental Bear's having a great time. He does actually have a breath attack, by the way, which I should back off. You know, I'll back off over this way to use, because the thing is with giant creatures like this, I mean, with the Elemental Bear, it's even worse than something like a Hydra with their breath attacks. But he's so big, he just drags enemies with him. Makes it so difficult to... Oh yeah, see, look, they're coming for me now. Hang on, are you gonna... maybe aim for that one? Come on, Bear. Ooh. Our Boyard is very injured. But our armored Cossars are running in there, and yeah, check that out. Pretty good, huh? I reckon so. Maybe we'll save that guy. He decided to be unbreakable for a hot minute, which is, you know, ridiculous idea, but that's what that's what people do in Kislev. Oh, looks like he's getting away. Oh, he's gotten away. Good lad. These plague bearers still going. Still going. See, they are sturdy as hell, these plague bearers. Sturdy as hell, these guys. Oof. Yeah, I got 42 kills against our cavalry. That's no fun. Yeah, no joke. Dark Guard are doing alright though. Alright, let's charge you lot in. But yeah, prolonged melee with the forces of Nurgle is a bad idea. Which is why they're so slow. Which is why they're so slow. But man, they are resilient. Ooh, nice one. This is how you deal with them. Just shoot them. Shoot the crap out of them. Shoot the absolute crap out of them and you'll be laughing. There we go. Hey, buddy. Hey. Good lad. Love him. Okay, that's 2 supporters. Brilliant. Do I want more devotion? I think I probably do. Though a bunch more money would be good. We could use this to actually build stuff in Kislev, which I think is a good idea. So let's do that. This should be able to fight off any demon army that spawns on this turn. Not this one, obviously. Well, I mean, it can fight that off. It easily fought that off, but I don't mean these rebel, like, you know, spawned armies. I mean the ones from Rifts at this stage of the game. Because they're even smaller than this. Or a similar size. Hard to tell, actually. I feel like it might have changed throughout the, you know, the various builds that I've had access to, so I can't say for certain. We'll see, but they are smaller earlier in the game. That I do know. Yeah, I think we'll be fine here. So, let's get something. So we do want the Boca Palace at some point. For sure. For sure. Although extra building from, like, extra income from all buildings is also really good here. And, I mean, as good as the Tsar Guard are, do we want the Tsar Guard yet? Yeah, do you want to be able to recruit these? Are we going to need to? Because really it's the Ice Guard that I want to get. For Tzarina Katarin. So let's get the Grand Citadel first. Alright, we're going to get that first. Obviously we're going to get all those buildings eventually. It's just choosing when. But I want to try and get some extra income out of Kislev. God, I can't wait to level this up some more. Can't wait. Can't wait. And this is going to take forever. Well, I say forever. 4 more turns we get to tier 3. That'll help. And we could probably build a couple of growth buildings here. That'll help. A lot of things will help, in fact. Just time. Time heals all building chains or something. Right, come here, Throth. Finally, a fight in the Realm of Chaos. So we are going to fight this, even though that it is completely pointless to fight this. We are still going to do it, because there's going to be a lot of really cool sights to see. Alright, here we are. And as you can see, it's crazy. And also, what the hell is this? Lord of Beasts? What are you talking about? What are you talking about, game, you crazy person? So when we're in the Realm of Chaos, we get this additional magic system. So we're getting Merciu's monstrous regiment is on charge right now. So the more magic we cast, the quicker that this will be accessible. Basically, it'll be an army ability spell that we can use, which is really, really cool. And this will change depending on what is in ascendancy. Right now it's Lore of Beasts, but it could change. You know, we cast that and it's going to change over time. Also, you'll notice here, power reserve is unlimited. We will never run out of magic while we're in the Realms of Chaos, because this is where magic comes from. So, as you can probably tell, this is where magic comes from, just from looking around. But, God, it's amazing, isn't it? Just stunning. Absolutely stunning. And like, look at these little staircases to like these weird ethereal looking. It's just bizarre, isn't it? I adore it. I think it's so cool. Like they managed to make Tzeentch look so unique and like weirdly like eldritch and ancient, and you know there's hints of almost it kind of looking like elven armor or something, but more malicious. Jagged teeth as roof tiles. Like, it's great. It's really cool. Really cool. But just, it feels, you know, real eldritch horror. It's great. And this is really cool, too. A lot of amazing details. Really stunning. Oh. Ah, right, let's get on with it. So, interesting map as well, with, like, all of this stuff in the middle. Makes it a little bit awkward. But We're not really up against much. So that's okay. Let's get you back here. Armored Cossars! Right, let's get you back here. Let's get you back here. I think they'll come to us. I think they'll come to us. I don't know for certain, but, you know, if we have to go to them, fine, I guess. You know, I can do that too. I'm not about to sim. Alright, you get around there. You run into here. Yes, fight with pride. One thing I don't like though is when you're zoomed out a lot, you can't really tell that this is grassy. It doesn't look very grassy, does it? But there is this amazing blue grass in the realm of Tzeentch. I really should have showed around the map like this. Like, look at that. How much more impressive does this look? But yeah, the ground textures don't quite give the impression of grass though on these maps, which I think is a bit of a shame. But that's a pretty common thing with Total War games. And just games in general, honestly. You know, if you have to be able to zoom out, you need the game to be able to run. So you can't cover the entire map in this kind of grass at a distance, sadly. The game just would not work. So it's always something that needs juggling, you know? Okay, so they are coming for us. They are coming for us. And they're coming for us in a rather exciting way. So what we're going to do is we're going to cast Blizzard in here. And I think they're going to run right into it. I mean, hopefully, right? How cool is that? And we can see their shields popping. Oh, and some corpses showing up. Nice. Alright, how are you doing? Oh, that's actually quite strange. That's really cool too. God, amazing. I love the spell effects. But yeah, that's quite weird. We didn't seem to get any kills out of that, which I'm very surprised about. That's very surprising. Okay, they're trying to back up now. That's a pain. I really don't want them to be able to use this, you know, this cover, basically. Yeah, like, some died, though, in here, right? So did the Blizzard hit their leadership? They crumbled? Like, look at that. They've lost some. They've lost a guy. So what the hell happened? How very strange. Alright, well, fine. You do you, I guess, game. Don't understand how you got no kills, but we killed someone. By all accounts, it makes no sense. Ow, rude. It's actually very annoying that they've done that. But we're getting in there. Getting stuck in. Doing some work. It's all good. Alright, Hailstorm. Now we have Merciu's monstrous regiment, which we can cast on someone. Such as Tzarina Katarin. Luckily, the enemy doesn't have great armor piercing, so they're not actually doing as much as they could. I'm also going to buff Tzarina Katarin with some additional spells. So we have 920 weapon strength right now on a spellcaster. I mean, I guess she's also riding a bear, but still, it's... Just look at the special effects here. What is even happening? Also, there should be a big, like, manticore somewhere above her. I guess I missed that. Alright, go mess them up. Both of you go mess them up. Alright, we can actually buff us up again here. Whoops. We could have got that higher. Because we got this ability, Frost Blades. Which is a nice buff too. Excellent. Do we need to be doing this on our own? Yeah, of course not. Of course not. But I'm doing it anyway. Stop it. Run away. Run away. Jokes. Alright, alright. See how it is. Sadly, our Ice Kitty died, because, you know, they don't last. They just don't make them like they used to, you know? Don't make them like they used to. And ice attacks. I mean, they kind of chased us. I kind of thought they'd stand there being ranged units, but that's fine. You know, if they want to stay here and fight, that's okay. Okay, looks like we're good. Looks like we're good. That was fun. And that is, yeah, Realm of Tzeentch. There's a few different maps, so we will be fighting a lot of the battles, even if they are fairly minor. Most would be a lot easier, because there won't be a stupid forest in the way of all our missile attacks, but yeah, we'll make it work. Alright, good stuff. So, reveal teleport sigil. What? Yes, so when we're fighting in the realm of Tzeentch, we can actually use these battles as another way to reveal the path through the place, which I think is really cool. Normally I'd go for things like replenishment, but actually we're doing okay, so I think we will start trying to reveal some sigils.
I would see them dead.
Okay, so this is a that sigil. I'm pretty sure we don't get the luxury of seeing the other like end of it, so we'll need to find a sigil on another one to see what that even connects to. So it doesn't help a lot, but you can see there are a lot of little nodes to stand on. There's a lot of random battles that we can have. Yeah, I think I'm gonna grab this though. So, Tzarina Katarin, the Architect of Fate, is gratified you have come to observe one of his wonders, and so makes an offer. Global recruitment down, which is quite cool. Replenish the entire army, which is fantastic, but we're going to reveal sigils. Part of the serpentine path to the impossible fortress is revealed. And this should reveal two. Alright, so a thingamajig and a thingamajig. So we've got a couple of blue thingamabobs. So that's good. So that links down to here where Barbarous Malphus Dire is. So we need to kill him for sure. Can't let this guy survive. So it will be interesting fighting this guy because he's going to have a mixed army of demons because this is the Legion of Chaos. So it's all the different demon types all mixed together, led by random named legendary lord Barbarous Malphus Dire, who is going to have random parts as well. So it'll be really interesting to see what he ends up like. And that's that then, because annoyingly that also uses up all your movement. So you can see the way, but then you can't use it, which is upsetting. But we can read some other bits and bobs. It does have little details, which I really love. I hope they do this more, just as the game is, you know, in development and more DLC comes out and all the rest of it. I really hope they start adding more landmarks to maps. It just adds a lot of story, you know. They've got one for like Hel Fen, and you know we saw one for where's Katarin's father is encased in ice, you know. So you know, it's some cool stuff. But just details like this, I think, are fantastic. It's a great thing that doesn't interrupt gameplay, but for the curious, it's a really good thing to have. So the Iron Knight knows the inner passages of the Crystal Labyrinth, but is cursed by Tzeentch to never walk beyond the boundaries of a citadel. They do love curses, don't they? Oh, potion of toughness. Oh, hell yeah. Can we give you the potion of toughness? Oh, I think that might replace the Balalaika of the Orari, which I really like. Or does it? Yeah, there it is. It's enchanted items. Yeah, it'll replace the Balalaika. I don't want to replace the Balalaika. I like the Balalaika. I Balalike it. Let's get a Knight's Ward or a Kislevite. Oh, I want a Kossard. How do I not have a Kossard? Recruitment cost I kind of don't care about. That 5% is kind of irrelevant to me, so... yeah, let's get rid of that one, and let's get the Kislevite Kossard. That extra movement speed is going to be really useful. So, potion toughness. Good. And we're gaining on him. We're gaining on him. Barely, but we're gaining on him. It's a start, okay? It's a start. God, it's no pleasing you guys. Anyway, let's get that built as well. And I think that'll have to do. That'll have to do it, guys. Oh, if a demon army comes there, I really don't want it messing up Volsgrad or Fort Yakova. It's little intimidating. Probably should have done more to protect that. I mean, Sylvester is nearby, so if we deal with this guy, he could run down here and protect Volsgrad. We'll think about it. Alright, moving on. Good, they're attacking us. So they will attack us as well. They're not passive. So this is good news. Also, I love the you're about to have a battle vista as well, with just Tungy in the background. Trying to get our attention. Hey! Come over here so I can give you a lick. That's what he sounds like. No, I'm not going to do it. Oh, please, no. Stay. Good Tungy. Right, so, fire Nether Drifter. Nether Drifter? I think he might be friends with Tungy. Let's attack this book. Let's just auto-resolve, actually, there's no point. We'll have some bigger battles in this area. We'll see plenty more maps. Scroll of Aramar. Sorry, the Scroll of Aramar with the Fear of Aramar, which is leadership minus 24, and it puts down vigor. 24 leadership is really good. I think that's better than the Warhammer 2 version of that spell. That's good. A scroll describing a dread spell that fills the foe's minds with images from their own worst nightmares. Cool. And let's reveal another sigil.
The queen demands their heads. I am
Alright, good. We've seen another one.
Here and everywhere.
Yes, I don't know how he's got his emissary into the realm of chaos. The poor messenger, that poor guy who is like, I've travelled so far to come give you this message. We want a non-aggression pact. Yes, okay. Here's 200 gold. It's really heavy, please. So yeah, let's help him. Let's help him out. Almost sounded like Tungy was the messenger. Help! I'm here with a message. That's why he was trying to get our attention in the background. Anyway, let's say yes. Hi. Thank you. Face Off. The John Travolta event. So, the horrified farmers of Prague have awoken to find that every ear of grain bears the miniaturized face of a lowing beast, and that their cattle are now blank, faceless nightmares. Vile mutation afflicts the cursed city once more. So we could find the source. We could continue farming or burn it all down. So allowing farming to continue. So all the descriptions here are really good. This is such a great, just a great like Warhammer narrative. Like honestly, anyone looking for a story hook in a Warhammer Fantasy roleplay game, or if you're just playing D&D, you know, this is such a great story hook. It really is. Like I'm tempted to use this as a story hook. It's gonna be great. So. Food is too precious in Prague to waste even this monstrously spoiled harvest. Perhaps it may even be a boon to sorcery, though who knows what horror will invite across our threshold. So we'll get more winds of magic, but obviously chaos and divided corruption will spread to all provinces, because obviously we're eating faceless demon cattle. It's not good. Burn it all down. We get the option for that as well, so though our populace will go hungry, we cannot permit the foul affliction to pass through proud Kislevite blood. Once the fasting is done, purity shall reign. And of course that is corruption -4 for all provinces, which is useful at a time like this. But we can also find the source, which I think is very cool. The idea of actually going on a quest, you know, rather than just sort of treating the symptom, you know. So, really cool. Search the fields and barns, scour the grain silos and troughs, comb the wells and riverbeds. If a sorceress artifact is responsible for this corruption, so it must be it must be ours. So I love the fact that it's a ruby ring of ruin. I mean, any item that you get a hold of, because all items are made with magic, and magic is chaos, and yeah. So the idea of some artifact just sitting somewhere, like leeching this corruption into the land, I think is really cool. So the wizard conjures a boiling ball of magical flame and hurls it at a nearby foe. That describes fireball. That doesn't describe the ruby ring of ruin. So this is something that with like Warhammer 1 items, their flavor text really needs updating, because this item's been in the game forever, but they really do need to update all the item descriptions to add a bit more fluff. Like the Warhammer 3 item descriptions are incredible. I've learned so much, you know, so many little quirky details. It's great. But anyway, we're gonna get that because I love the idea of throwing fireballs about. We're gonna give to Evelina Shevchenko because I love the idea of her shooting ice and fire, because she has that bound spell, Ice Shard. So you can be shooting ice shards, shooting fireballs. It's going to be really cool. It's going to be real cool. Yeah. She's very tempestuous, so, you know. But yeah, the range on this woman. The range on Evelina Shevchenko. So, what a battle. So, more hedge wizards. Can you have a hedge wizard? Can you do that? I'm not sure if he would want to. Oh yeah, he does. Okay. That's slightly surprising. It's not impossible, but it is a little surprising. Because, you know, he's of the religious aspect. So having some wizard with him, like, all priests in Warhammer are suspicious of wizards, and all wizards think that priests are a bit silly. You know, sort of zealots and aren't all that bright. So, you know, rule of thumb, anyway. There are obviously exceptions, as there always are. And usually with that, it's a weird one, because most characters that people know specifically tend to be an exception to the rule, and so there end up being more examples of people who don't follow the general, like, stereotype of each, sort of the tropes of each organization that they sort of are a part of. It's yeah, that's just how stories go. It's always interesting to have the ones that stand out as being different. They just make better topics for story. But anyway, so pit fighter. Men fight better with their livelihood, not just their lives is at stake. Sorry, when their livelihood. Fight with your livelihood. Swing your shop around. I don't know. So that's fine. Fire Nether Drifter. Gone. Scroll of Amanar. Which is now being held by... Oh, hi. I think... Oh, no, maybe not. I was going to say, I think Rastalton can handle this. It's only Skaven slaves. But, yeah, it's a little iffy. It's a little bit iffy. What I might do... What I might actually do is, it's going to take these guys a little while, right? Yes, it is. It's going to take them a little while to get over here if they wanted to. So, if I recruit a couple more troops, next turn I can just stand outside and go into ambush stance and hopefully catch one out, which I think would be very beneficial. And they're still loitering. I mean, the fact they're raiding is really annoying. Because that is giving us all kinds of problems over here. Which I'm not pleased about, but I just have to grin and bear it for now. And hey, we're good at bearing it. For Kislev. Not so good at grinning, though. Not very good at grinning. Oh, hello there. Hello there, Barbarous Malphus Dire. So Barbarous Malphus Dire landed down here. So that blue symbol? No, the blue symbol goes up there. So this one, this node, goes to here. So we don't want to go into there, but I do want to kill this guy. That is a lot of flesh hounds. And also blue horrors and a bunch of other crazy nonsense. I think we need to kill him though. I think that's only fair. So come here, Barbarous. Yeah, this is gonna be nuts. Oh, I can't wait. Let's do it. And here we are, once again, in the realm of Tzeentch. I mean, it's basically just, okay, no, it's slightly different. I was going to say, it's basically just, they've turned things around, but no, it is slightly different. They position things a little differently. So, they're mostly in a pile over on this side. But I mean, look at the variety of stuff here. So, he can fly. He's got a sword and shield. He looks awesome, doesn't he? Looks awesome. I love the variety of the Demon Princes as well. Like, he could look like anything. Oh, and he's got a tail with a mouth, so I think he does damage over time. Let's have a look. So he has Purge the Weak, so he can use that to up speed, leadership, and vigor. Cool for power. Rampages an enemy, but it gives them a big power bonus. Is that something he uses on himself? I think he will rampage. Give himself extra splash attack power and base weapon damage. Demonic Onslaught gives him 60% extra charge bonus, 25% weapon damage, and 25% armor piercing damage. Burning Rage is an explosion ability. It's going to blow up, where he'll just jump in, explode, it'll get blown up. He has Gate of Chaos that lets him summon blue horrors, and he has Plague of Rust that he can use to sunder our armor, which is actually very useful. He's also got Tempered Rage, which puts up his damage resistance over time when he's in melee. And Serpentine Tail, which causes damage to combatants. It's damage per second for units within 10 meters of him. Yeah, he's got a lot of fun tricks. That's the thing, every body part gives him a new fun trick, so it was kind of inevitable. But how cool is that? How cool is that? The answer's very. You don't have to think about it. I've told you, it's very cool. That's how cool it is. Alright, you don't need to go that way. And so the annoying thing is, I think Flesh Hounds, yeah, they do count as large units, and we don't have any spearmen, basically. We don't have any anti-large infantry to speak of. So it's going to be a little frightening, honestly. But we can get some nice charges off on them. They are big targets as well. They don't have much armor, so we should be able to do some good damage to them, just with spells and other bits and bobs. Also, we have a lot of buffs for melee attack and things. With Frost Blades, we got the Wrath of the Bear. We got potential. Also, a bunch of different abilities we can use, so should be exciting. Should be ruddy exciting. Alright. So we did attack them, but I think they're going to come to us because, the AI isn't terrible these days. It actually actually gets a bit of an idea of what the hell is going on. So I like that. Oh, I'm still looking around the scenery. That almost looks, yeah, it looks kind of normal, you know? I've seen clouds that colour in real life, and then you look over there and you're like, oh, okay, you know what, this is starting to look a little strange. a little bit weird. Also, all the rocks are flying into space. Hey, are they rocks or is that water? I have no idea. Wish I knew. Okay, are they actually attacking us now? I have no idea. Let's move forward. Just a bit. Just a bit. We can actually move up here, that'd be quite good. Can we get that far? I'm gonna try. We can stop at any point, you know, on this route, so it doesn't really matter. I was gonna say we're grouped, so it doesn't matter, but I didn't actually bother to group any of my units. Okay, I hope we get into a good position. Because this is gonna be very difficult for them to attack up, so Oh, Plague Drones and Nurgle are coming in. Let's have a look at them. So yeah, Plague Drones and Nurgle. Very cool units. So flying war beasts. Plague bearers conveyed into battle atop shrieking, repugnant rotflies, winged demon beasts whose speed is unmatched only by their indescribable hideousness. Also, they are terrible tippers. Alright, this is good. Like, they're taking ages to come in. Oh, they are summoning demons on top of us now as well, so that's good. Oof. Alright, everyone, shoot him. Like, literally everyone. Go. It's gonna be great. It's gonna be awesome. This is madness. Jesus Christ. Alright, everyone go get him. Everyone, up your melee attack. It's gonna be great, okay? It's gonna be great. Tzarina Katarin. Let's use that. And, yeah, I think we need to hit these blood letters. The blood letters are going to act through us pretty quickly. But this Demon Prince is getting whittled down very fast, so that is good. Yeah, he'll be dead in seconds. He'll be dead in seconds. Let's ruin their leadership as well. God, look at all this. Wow. Alright, let's hit these guys with some spells. And you can use a blizzard over here. Oh, they got Seekers of Tzeentch in here as well. They're incredibly scary. Demonettes on, I'm going to call them Wiggle Beasts, because I can't remember what they're called. I think the mounts are actually called Seekers, I forget. Okay, we killed the demon. Sorry, we banished the demon. We also have Gehenna's Golden Globe. That's right, guys, it's the Golden Globes. And these Marauders of Tzeentch have been nominated, as well as these Flesh Hounds. Who will win? Who will win the Golden Globe? Oh, well, would you look at that? They're all winners. They're all winners. How cool is that? Very is the answer. Annoyingly, this is swinging around at the moment, so we can't actually do any spells yet. Yeah, I get it. Law of Heavens, get out of the way. I need to cast some spells. You monsters. Alright, brilliant. Gossars! Oh, he does some good work over here. Got a snow leopard chilling. And now, go! Go, winged lancers. Charge! Alright, doing good. We're doing good. We're definitely going to need to replenish our troops after this battle, though. Just a hunch. Just a hunch that. Alright, you're charging in, okay? I need your anti-infantry in melee. Because I want these guys to stop shooting, basically. It'll help us quite a bit if we just charge in like a lunatic. Being a lunatics. Nothing to do with lunatics this, I just wanted to say speaking of lunatics, I don't know why. Alright. Snow Leopard's having some difficulty, but it does look like everyone's about to crumble. Excellent. The ice cream! The ice cream! Do you think Khorne's hatred and rage would melt all the ice cream? Stop that! Stop it! How are you getting all of these abilities? Jesus. Anyway. Close victory. You. That was hectic. That was hectic. Excellent. So we are going to need to use Saliak Provides, and oh, check it out! The only people that got out were the ones that won the Golden Globe for Best Actress. So well done to the Marauders of Tzeentch. Well done there. Let's get Salek provides for that unit replenishment. We're going to need it.
They will serve the motherland.
We defeated them, and I accidentally teleported across the map. I didn't actually want to do that. But then I guess we can go there to here. I mean, why not, right? This is like, these all feel like starting locations. I have no idea where we're going really, because I can't walk around here. We need to get to here, you see. I can't walk around here into that area. I'm tempted to unlock the secrets over here by the Heavenward Halls. Within the Heavenward Halls are games of skill, mystery, mental and physical. As a veteran warrior, defeated the Demon Prince. You know, I'd never actually defeated him before, so I had no idea, but yeah, diplomatic relations with Kislev go up. That's really cool. That is so useful for us, for all confederations and everything. All that faith and slavish devotion didn't stop the Demon Prince from losing badly, on the day at least, to a general of vastly higher quality. Yeah, it's Tzarina Katarin, I mean, come on. So that's pretty cool. Pretty damn cool. And there's also story implications for Tzarina having defeated the Demon Prince, as you know, as is sort of hinted here. But I plan on playing the prologue, and I don't want to spoil it here. So, because this is technically... Actually, this episode might be going out after I put out the prologue. I actually don't know, but either way, you guys are probably watching these, you know, you might not be watching these in order of them being released, so, like, whatever. I'm not going to spoil it, basically, is what I'm getting at. But we'll talk about it. We'll talk about it in the prologue. So, yeah, good. Good. I'm glad we could agree. Alright, let's level you up. More Death Frost would have been good. Would be good. It would have been good in the last one, actually, using Death Frost. It's just a single, it's like entity killer. So using that on the Demon Prince would have been quite handy. Would have been quite handy indeed. I do really like Frost Blades, though. Yeah, it gives extra... Okay, so what? Tier 1 is... Okay, what's different with these? Because it says greater effect on melee damage and increased armor piercing damage, but I'm not seeing a difference. It's still 50% on both, like no matter what pip I look at. So I don't know if that's bugged or if the UI's bugged or what. I have no idea. Okay, so that's 25%. Okay, so hovering over each pip, it's not actually telling me what it should, because usually, yeah, see, like here, it shows you the right thing. So weirdly, this pip is broken. That pip is broken. How weird is that? Because, yeah, it's supposed to be 25%. That puts it up to 50, which I will do. I think that's really good. And then we'll do Evasion, and then we can get a Heart of Winter. Oh, I love that spell. It's really good. It's like Final Transmutation, but it slows down people that are within it.
My room
it's,
absolute.
Yeah, it's tasty. Now we still haven't used the Hawks of Miska. We still haven't. I feel like we've been using Blizzard quite a bit. We've been using Biting Wind quite a bit. Swift Wing we haven't bothered to get, because we're not doing a lot of charging, but getting her a War Bear looks like an obvious answer, doesn't it? It's a War Bear. Sorry, War Bar. So that's great. And now, because Patriarch seem to get beaten up so easily, let's get Impassioned. An extra 12 melee defense is going to be incredibly useful. And I do actually want to start giving him some random items, if at all possible. Give him the Potion of Toughness, if that'll keep him alive. We don't have many items, though. We really don't. Another Hedge Wizard. Excellent. And that's all you're getting, apparently. We do have a Smuggler. Income from trade faction-wide. That's really nice. I like that it's the religious one that has the Smuggler. It just doesn't feel like... it doesn't feel very virtuous, does it? But... who said that our characters couldn't be hypocrites, you know? Impassioned. There is nothing but utter belief. There is no reasoning with this one. See, no reasoning with him. He's a hypocrite. We all know he's a hypocrite. So she travelled through there by accident, so I can't actually enact the encamp stance so she can get some replenishment, because she just teleported through there. Which is pretty annoying. But it's okay. It's fine. You know, it's okay. Right. So, Kislev. Ooh, good. Let's upgrade Volsgrad. Because if I can upgrade this, then that means a better garrison, and I can build the garrison building, so that'll really help keep Volsgrad going, when it's actually a bit feeble at the moment, despite being the only military base that we've decided, the only one that we've decided is sort of military focused with its, you know, the oblast moot. A more formal gathering of nomadic horse archers. Moots are not a regular occurrence, but happen often enough for the tribes to break bread. Cool stuff. Okay, well, that's going to be it for today. We made some progress. We did almost another turn, which is amazing. Progress, not that quick at the moment. There's a lot to do, and a lot to talk about, which, you know, I'm enjoying the pace. So that's what matters. So guys, if you enjoyed this, comment, like, subscribe, and remember there are affiliate links in the description. So if you are still looking to buy the game, buy it from me as a thank you for all my hard work, and it doesn't cost you anything extra. Although I don't know about regional pricing and things, it probably won't cost you anything extra. I'll see you in the next one, guys. Have a good one.